Dr. Bricker was extremely supportive, and he was patient, he was kind.
Dr. Bricker, just a principal that shows that he cares, a person that shows that he's interested.
He's a wise man. He is a man of faith.
Started teaching at Wade Hampton in 1968. I know this is hard to believe. There was no soccer in Greenville or the upstate at all back in '68. They wouldn't even let us play on the football field because they thought it was a communist sport back then. 4 years later, we won the state championship with guys that didn't have the talent that teams we beat, but they believed they could, and they had the right attitude. And, you know, they worked together.
Dr. Bricker had an attitude pen that he gave everybody, a sweet little attitude pen. I still have mine. And he still continues to present those pens to people, and that really does summarize what he's all about. It's all about attitude.
He always said, first period begins at home. It was a parent, teacher, principal team looking out for what was best for our children, and Dr. Bricker honestly meant that. He was always in the hallway or out in front of the school. He knew all the kids' names. He made a point to know their names.
You learn students' names every day, and I did learn that you can't run a school sitting behind a desk, and so that's what I did. I learned their first name, last name, street name, and that was kind of the basis of my whole philosophy in administration, is that relationship.
I was not special, but I felt special. He made you feel that way. My problem was always his problem.
My philosophy in every school I went into was to create an atmosphere where teachers could teach and students could learn. And once you use that, you fix whatever it takes to make that happen. If every decision you make is based on what's best for students, you'll always be right. And so I never forgot that.
He's always available for whatever you need, whether it be just to help with a certain project or a barbecue, which he loves to do.
He feeds everybody. That's how he connects.
You know, I told my son growing up, I said, son, if you can cook, you'll always have friends. When I got into education, we're always raising money. You never hear the Defense Department having a barbecue to buy a stealth bomber, but schools are always raising money. And so if you can feed them, and barbecue is something I knew something about. I had a big cooker built. It's a 1,000-gallon tank, and I can cook, 30 Boston butts, or ribs, or chicken.
Dr. Bricker has worked tirelessly in Greenville County. He has his fingerprint on many people, on many schools, on programs, on successful principals in this district.
I've enjoyed my journey. I never would have thought that I would have had the opportunities afforded me over the years, but I learned a long time ago, if you're in God's will today, you'll be where He wants you tomorrow. It may not be where you want to be, but everything just worked out.
He might have retired 5 times now, but he's not done yet. You haven't seen the end of Brodie Bricker.